Welcome, guys. Welcome back to another amazing episode of Reblog. Of course, this is Resource TV, and I can't do this alone. I have one annoying personality beside me who's going to introduce himself in a bit.
Talking about personalities, you have the superstar DAPS, the host with the most that is not a ghost. Of course, we have something exciting today, and this is going to blow your mind. The question is, would you rather be with somebody that is always on time, or, I repeat, would you rather be with somebody that is always on time, or someone that remembers every single detail about you? Let the conversation begin. I would rather be with a woman that always keeps to time, because it's irritating having to wait for somebody. Because you know how exhausting it can be when you tell somebody that meet me somewhere by 5 and all of a sudden this is 5:30 and she's not here. You get really angry. It's annoying, it's irritating. And the fact that you remember that it is 5, that means you remember every single detail. So I feel like keeping to time is very important stuff for me.
Okay, he just shot himself in the foot. Now the question is, would you rather be punctual or remember every little detail? And when he was talking now, he said coming on time means you remember every little detail. So I'd rather be with someone that remembers every little detail, because if we are in a relationship and I'm telling you stuff. Okay, I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
I would rather use the camera. If myself and the camera are in a relationship and I tell the camera stops, meet me at so and so place. Of course, if you remember every little detail about me, you remember that I'm supposed to meet this person at 5.
So let me tell you where you now think you won and you lost.
Okay.
These things go interchangeably.
Okay.
You get, one does not go for the other. You get, it just still boils down to your subjective opinion, your point. You get. So if you are saying you remember every single detail about me, and that means you obviously know about the time, it's still the same thing. That you know about the time makes you remember that yes, you got the details of the time that should be that. But my arguments will now come from the perspective of
Will you be punctual?
some details are highly irritating. Is this not what you wore last week? Why are you telling me? Why do I need to know? It does not. You get every single detail, yeah, but you get my point. Time is money, and life is all about money. If you feel me.
Money again.
No, I'm trying to let you know. I'm trying to let you know that time is money. Do you agree?
Yeah.
So if you don't respect my timing, obviously you don't respect my money. Then you don't even respect me. Me telling you to be somewhere at 5 and you are here at 5:30. You don't even respect me.
Maybe something came up.
It's not a matter of, don't bring the fact that something came up. If
If
you are conscious about my timing, something can come up. But the moment you are not particular and peculiar about my timing, then of course I don't think you respect me. I don't think you regard me.
Well, like you said,
It feels like you have even given up on the
your
whole
point.
conversation.
I'm not giving. I'm just waiting for you to land. Like I said, I would rather attention to details, because he's on the other side. That's why he's going to nitpick at the annoying aspect of it, like remembering shirts. This is what you wore yesterday. This is where. But I'm going to look at it from the aspect of you remembering details like my birthday, anniversary. My mom's birthday. Important stuffs about me. If no matter how little it is. I mean, I'm a female now. I would rather you remember everything, even if it's I gisted you since last
Bro,
day.
let me bust your head. You remember everything.
It's rude to cut people off.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, I give you a chance. You can talk.
That sounded like a weak point. But okay. The fact that I remember every single detail about you, the earrings you wore, everything you wore. And imagine I've been waiting in a restaurant for 2 hours. You wear all those things that I remember. But you have wasted my time. You have wasted my time. So, and my time is precious. I'm already triggered. I'm either already sad. I'm either already not in the mood. I'm either already. Come on, think about it critically before you make this point. Okay. Think about it. You have wasted my time.
When I was talking, I didn't make any mention of clothes.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm saying now that you're talking about earrings, picking details. I remember that. Okay, you have
I didn't mention
wait.
anything
No,
about
I'm just
earrings.
telling you now. Okay, if you said I didn't mention, I'm telling you now.
Okay.
Hi, Oni. Wow, you have a double piercing. That's so amazing. It's beautiful. You wear 2 nice earrings on your double piercing. I remember this week. The next week we have a date. We're going on a date, and you are okay. Wearing the nice earrings again. I remember that. Yeah, these are nice earrings. But you are wasting my time on the date, so it is very pointless.
Okay.
You get that you want nice earrings because I'm triggered. I'm already angry.
Okay.
I felt that you wasted my time.
I think you're missing the point.
What is the point?
It's not about you like remembering every little detail and then badgering on it. The fact that
I don't have to badger. I don't have to badger on your details.
The fact is, I can come up with a conversation and then you can pick up. You wouldn't have to be like, oh, really? When did that happen? But if I tell you something, you can remember, oh, yeah, that's true. The girl even said so. Like, we are flowing.
You said every single detail.
I said every single
exactly.
detail.
You having you having double piercings, is that not a detail?
It is a detail, but that doesn't have to be the point of conversation.
You remember every single detail. Double piercing. Give me a time flaw. Being always punctual. Give me a flaw to being always punctual. There's really never a flaw to always being punctual. If it is 5, be there at 5. If it is 7, be there at 7. It says, if I have a car breakdown, like one of the lamest excuses I've ever heard in my life. Say, man, I don't know, man, but this is not a point. And she made no points. She was just bantering. And the banter really did not make any sense, if you get what I mean. So at the end of the day, man, I think she doesn't have any sense, actually, because being always punctual is my money. Time is money. And after God, it is money. After money, any other thing can come. Why is that not? You have to pick a point. Now you have to pick a point.
You are trying to. In everything I've said, I've never made conversation about me wearing anything. That was your point.
But that is details.
What
is details to you? What is details to you? Then probably you got details all wrong.
I said because you're on the other side, you're going to look at the annoying aspect of
look at the annoying part of also coming on prompt now.
The sweet part.
Look at the annoying aspect of always being prompt.
Okay, let's talk about being prompt. Since he wants me to help him, talk about his own part of it. So fine. You're
not helping me. Make your point.
Let me make my point.
Make your point. Then why are you bringing me to this?
Because you're talking about my point and you're telling me about things
because I am knocking out your point, and your point is not even valid in this conversation.
My point is valid.
How?
I'm talking about
then what
details.
is your point?
I've told you my aspect of what.
And I asked you a question:
details.
Is your double piercing a detail or
it
not?
It is a detail.
So what are you saying?
Why do you keep picking on that particular one? Like that is the only detail in the entire aspect.
Then I'm telling you, if you say that is not the only detail, I decide to pick that. Yes, that's the only detail. Then tell me the dangers of being punctual.
Are we here to talk about dangers and?
Because you have to counter my point
of
being always punctual.
Let's put it this way. If I
we're not putting it anyway. Put it the way it is.
Okashi, you let me talk. Why are you angry? It's not my fault that you don't have enough points to.
This is not a matter. I've made my point. You have not made any point.
I've made my point.
Make your point. Let's say your point.
I said if I would rather have a partner who remembers every details, that means we're flowing. I mean, we're in sync. If I'm saying something and he can remember.
How are you in sync when he remembers every detail about you and he's always late to wherever meeting he's taking you to?
Fine.
You're saying fine and you're saying you're not understanding my point.
This is my opinion. This is me as a person. I would rather you remember every details about me. I don't care about whether you're late or you're not late.
The question now is, what is the flaw to always being on time?
Okay, if someone says, I would rather be early to to wherever it is you're going to, and immediately I got there, maybe for example on my way I experienced a mishap, accident or something, and immediately I got there, the first thing the person says, I've told you I like to be early. Why didn't you let me know? Oh God, wait first now, let me land.
That has been not sensitive. That's been insensitive. Because the fact that your car breaks down, you should tell me that, okay, your car is broken down. Then that knocks out the entire point of being punctual. I understand. If your car is bad, I can leave the restaurant, come meet you where you are at, and fix your car together. So that makes no point.
The fact is, we're talking about being punctual to that place. So let's even leave aside.
No. Did we limit the question to being? Come on.
Let's leave aside every other details. The fact is, I was not punctual.
Oh, you're leaving aside details. Can you guys hear that? Now you're leaving details out. And you want to even remember
Guys,
details about
let's
me.
bring it back to the fact of me being punctual.
Give me a floor. You have not given me a floor to time.
You've not allowed me to
give me
land.
A floor to time.
You've not allowed me to land, and you're already countering me. Let me talk first. Let me land. Like I said earlier, and since like he had already been saying it, that before I got there, of course, he's going to be pissed off, frustrated, angry because the person did not take, I don't even know why we're having this conversation. I'm with a partner who would rather punctual to every occasion or wherever it is he wants me to be, and I am one who remembers every little detail. Please tell me how on earth I'm going to forget that one, my partner wants me to be punctual to wherever it is he's expecting me, and two, how will I even forget the fact that I'm supposed to be punctual there? How will I forget the time? I feel that one sentence alone already scatters everything. I remember every detail, so there's no how I'm going to forget anything. If you want me to be punctual, I'm going to be punctual, of course. Perhaps something comes up and I'm unable to get there, and when I get there, first thing that comes out of your mouth is, "You, why could you even call me? I've been here for 30 minutes. You've not..." Oga, wait first. Let me land. You know if it is about punctuality. Fine, I remember that you told me to come early, but so happened. But he's never going to let me land first before we start being frustrated because he was already talking. He said, I've been waiting for you for the past 30 minutes. You're not taking into heart my time. Time is money. Well, it's me that I'm not looking for money. I'm just trying to say, if I pay attention to details, there's no way on earth I'm going to forget that I'm supposed to meet you at a particular time, and there's no how I'm going to forget that you're a punctual person, so you expect me to be punctual. If
you have communicated with me, then that would have not been an issue.
Now
because
we're not talking about communication.
I'm trying to let you know that for somebody that communicates well, if you tell me I don't need to be in the restaurant, then I don't.
That is why paying attention to every detail will even come into
play, because
you're going to remember that
paying attention to details does not have anything to do with communication. It does not have
paying attention to details has everything to do with communication.
Being punctual also has something to do with communication, because if you are not going to be punctual, then communicate to me that you are not going to be on time.
That is why you have to remember every detail.
No, that does not have a relation to details.
It has a relation because you're also bringing in details.
Bro, and I already made the point that they also don't work interchangeably. Okay, but I'm telling you, it is more irritating for you not to be punctual than for you to remember every single detail. Remembering every single detail can be very irritating.
If you remember every little detail, there's no how you're going to forget that you're supposed to meet someone at a particular time. So thank you very much.
But you also made the point. You also made the point.
Make sure you drop
don't
your
even just shut me up. But you also made the point.
Let us know what you think about this particular topic.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and see you in our next topic.
This is not even over.
Bye.